So, like, it's sad. Because, like, I mean, L.A. County, they've been finding, like, fucking a bunch of, like, African-American people fucking hanging. Suicide.
I honestly think those are all bullshit.
Obviously, come on. How can you hang yourself just from trees? Why outside?
Well, they brought somebody else from the outside in to investigate the L.A. County Police Department.
Yeah?
But L.A.'s all kinds of fucked up. Like, they were, like, doing experiments.
They're really racist down there, too. And a lot of the black cops that are down there, they, like, know how racist it is. But they, like, turn the other cheek, and it's because, like, they want to move up or they want to keep their jobs. Like,
or they just want to be left alone, like sometimes, especially when you get in the field.
Well, I think it's trying to keep the jobs a lot, because people, when cops speak out, they get fired.
Well, also some black people want to disown being black, and they, like, totally, like, wit being racist. Like, you know what I mean? And it's not about, like, black people. White people, it's about being
Dave Chappelle
did and it's funny you say that, because I know some black people that are like that, and the way I like to express it, whitewash is obviously how a lot of people like to express this, but the way, like, when you talk to them and you listen, it's like they're only like fighting a demographic. They just don't want to like appear as such. They want to like be a little bit more inverted in, you know, fishing or golfing and stuff like that. Why? Like, I don't know. Sometimes it's fun, not really.
It goes back to all the way to like after the like civil rights movement. There are factions in the black equality movement that don't ever want to fix the problems because they make money off it.
Well, obviously, you know, you make money, inflate, make more money.
And like Democrats use that to like divide people so they get their votes, and like
it's just a scheme. All they're trying to do is just divide us all in so many type of ways.
Yeah, because it's crazy. For that, after George Floyd died, for 3 days, white people.
If you look at it, the coronavirus, I honestly, like, it's all about distancing. The coronavirus isn't as dangerous as what they say, but they don't want us to gather together. They don't want us to stand together. They don't want us to be together.
It's less than 1% of the population.
They don't want us to assemble. Yeah.
Yeah. All it has to do with is control, in my point of view.
It is definitely, you know, to a certain extent, I won't disagree.
Well, I see it in the media.
Being
like,
played a little bit as a scare tactic.
The media in, like, our area will be like, fucking orange man bad, orange man bad, orange man bad, because there's a lot of liberals around.
But did he release
But then you go to Utah, and the same media is like, Trump did a fucking awesome thing, blah, 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 blah. And it's, like, crazy. Like, how they, like, it's the way they frame it.
Yeah.
Like, there was these, 2 African-American gentlemen, and they attacked and your phone should be off. Yes. Shut it off. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Sorry for the
still talking about fucked up shit.
Technical dad problems. I was talking about framing and how, like, the media. There was this incident where 2 African American gentlemen beat up a white Macy's employee, and the media was like, they're beating him up because he's white, trying to like instigate this like divide. When that's not what was going on at all. That doesn't justify what was going on, but like framing matters, because that's not what was happening.
I don't know how you feel about this, eh?
I don't know about that story.
Yeah, neither do I. I'm a little lost here. But I'm gathering, you know, two guys. We're going to call them guys because I feel better saying that aloud. Decided to beat up, what did you say, a Walmart employee?
It was a Macy's employee.
Macy's employee.
And I believe
male or female?
It was a male guy, but it was...
Okay, was he a douchebag?
No, it was about wearing a mask. I mean, I don't know how, like, he could have been like, fucking wear a mask. Like, I don't.
Yeah, he could have just been horrible about it, you know. Hey, sometimes you get your just desserts.
But that's another topic.
Yeah, that's a whole nother topic. But we were on LA, and I was like, this is the perfect time. Like, I was just reading the other day. There's a fucking lawsuit against LA County because... And like the juvenile
system. The Orange
system,
County? What?
The LA County and the juvenile system, they were making transgender experiments on boys. They were forcing them on estrogen against, like, without telling their parents.
Penises cut?
They were basically, because people the boys with high testosterone, it's hard to control.
Tell me they labeled it like a nut.
Trying to transition them into women, and they like started growing boobies and shit. They had to have surgery to fix it.
Wow.
Like ruining kids' lives.
That's terrible.
There's only one kid that we know about, but the paperwork for the lawsuit, it said that there was more children involved. So like there were like forced gender transition experiments. Like doctors were horrified. It's
Wow.
like, it's that even like that's not an effective treatment for like I think it was like opposition something disorder.
Wow.
I mean, there's a lot of that going on naturally though with the food and what's in the water, what they
Exactly. Poisoning us.
Yeah, I feel that because like men's
Read the labels.
testosterone levels have been dropping. Like they've been dropping over time, each generation.
That's it. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of frightening when you think about it.
It correlates directly to all these fucking feminized fucking and I don't know what they give women that makes them all like testosterone filled like men. I think that's just feminism, but that's a different topic.
I don't know. Let's just let's look at this. They're usually sometimes demanding, at least to the one they're with. They've just figured out they can be demanding with everyone.
No, they're just children. They got their rights, but they don't have equal responsibilities yet, and it's relatively new for them to have control of what they do.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they have for a while.
Well,
I know many people turn down lots of times.
Well, it's definitely changing. But let's get back to we were talking about L.A. and because it's not just people in L.A. There was people in Houston and Manhattan that were hung suicide. But all these fake suicides going on. I think they got Epstein. I definitely think it was not suicide.
So,
I don't think it's suicide either. There's too many, like, black people dying from hangings or, like, supposed suicides for it to be a suicide, especially with everything that's going on in the country with all this Black Lives Matter and stirring a lot of internal racism that people naturally had that they didn't necessarily portray that much, you know, but I feel like basically what's going on in the country right now, there's a lot of people showing their true colors about how they really feel.
I do think
where they stand with racism.